In this video, we're going to look at another timeline question, and the key to timelines is to follow each amount of money until the end. And so what we've got here, I like to physically draw a timeline. I put the amounts of money at the top, the years in the middle, and the interest at the bottom. Mary deposited, so she put in 25,000 Rand into a savings account at an interest rate of 18% per annum compounded monthly. I'll come back to it later. I just want to see how long that's for. She withdrew 8,000 from the account 2 years after depositing. She withdrew 8,000 Rand. She deposited another 4,000 Rand into this account 3.5 years. She deposited another 4,000 Rand 3.5 years after that initial deposit. How much will she have in the account 5 years after making that initial deposit? And so there's only one interest rate, and so this will be a relatively easy question in that sense. So it's 18% compounded monthly. If there were multiple interest rates, then for the interest rates, you would always put your brackets kind of touching each other each time the interest rate changes. And so if my initial thing was to follow each amount of money, then I'm going to have 3 questions because there are 3 amounts of money. And so I put in the 25,000. The interest rate for all these questions will just be 18% compounded monthly. And I follow the 25 right until the end. So it's for 5 years times 12 times the compounding. Then I also saw there was another amount of money. There was a minus 8,000 Rand, and that was the same interest rate, but following from here 2 years till the end. It's only 3 years left. And the last amount of money, the 4,000 Rand that came into the question, that was happening for how many years remaining? It's just 1.5 years remaining times the compounding. Then I work out those figures. So this is 61,080. And you can write 3 or 4 decimals if you like. You can also press Shift and Store on your calculator and choose a letter, A, B, C, D, E, F. And that will store that answer with all of its decimals. And then if you ever need it, you can press alpha and that letter, and it will bring back that exact number with all of its decimals. I find that's quite helpful for the finance section. And then this is your final answer just like that. And that's how you do timeline questions. I hope that you found that useful. If you did, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. Thanks.